Greetings. I'm back. We're gaming, we're playing. Only today, I'm not jumping into Infernum today. I'm playing more Terraria. I thought I was gonna play like Stanley Parable today, which, seriously, stay tuned for that. I've been playing Terraria a lot on my stream, which is great, but like very soon, I plan to try and play like some other games on my channel, because I love Terraria, and Lord knows I'm gonna keep playing more Terraria on my stream. But I want to have a little bit more variety, you know, I don't want to just be the Terraria gamer. But anyway, we're gonna be watching, like, paint dry today. Because I've been on this mission, just on my own, off stream, not streaming this, because I figured it'd be kind of boring. But I'm actively trying to 100% like Terraria. Not T-Mod Loader, just like original base vanilla game Terraria. Because there was I was missing like 20 achievements, I think. And over the past few days, I've managed to knock the majority of them off. Just get some of the tedious things out of the way. I didn't do that thing where like I start a brand new world, brand new character, and I start 100% in the game starting from there. I didn't want to do that. I just didn't. Because I don't feel like it, you know? It's too much work, and I also hate vanilla Terraria. I've dumped hundreds of hours of vanilla Terraria because, you know, at a time I did love it, and then I realized modded Terraria was the thing, and I managed to, with mods, I solved everything about Terraria that I hate, and got to focus more on all the things that I love about Terraria. Quality of life mods have changed my life. You know, I don't like having a gajillion chests that I have to sort and manage through. I don't like having to build a giant mob farm just to be able to grind certain items and sit still and wait and God knows how long. You know, there's a reason why I have Alchemist NPC mod. I like being able to buy like obnoxious things that you normally have to grind for. I like being able to buy loot or like treasure bags from bosses after you've beaten them, so you don't gotta keep beating the same boss over and over again. Especially when the boss was hard, like when you barely beat that one boss and it's like, God, I don't want to fight him again just to try and get that one thing that I didn't get, you know? It's a whole thing. But here, I'll show you where I'm at right now. So this is, no. This is an expert world, not a master world. I don't ever play master. These are the only 2 achievements I need left. I need 95 more fishing quests from the angler, and I need to cleanse the world. This is a small world, by the way, what this is. And as soon as I get done with these 95 fishing quests, I'm gonna spray this whole world down. Here, I'll open the map. You can already see I have holes incrementally down each section of the map, because as soon as I get done with these fishing quests, I'm gonna go up and down each and every one of these holes and spray it down with a contaminator. I have God knows how much green solution along with a contaminator. Actually, I have the terraformer, which is even better. It'll be great. It'll be great. But for the most part, I'm just going to be talking to you viewers, talking to chat, talking to myself, talking to this wall, whatever. Because the majority of the stream, we're going to be doing this. We're going to be sleeping, waiting till the next day, and then fishing more. I already have the golden fishing rod with plenty of, like, good, like, bait. I have tons of master bait. I hate that they call it that. So that's kind of what I'm doing. It's boring, but I figured it would be a little bit more entertaining for myself if I streamed it at least, because then I would have viewers to talk to, or just whatever, you know. Plus drinking stream, because why not? I'll probably only make you guys suffer for about an hour today before I like end this stream. Because I've been grinding. Oh, we love when a solar eclipse happens. We love when a solar eclipse happens because we can go over here, we can do our fishing quest. Get out of my face! You can go over here. Okay, so we got surface tundra fish, right? We're gonna go to the surface tundra. I got fishing spots set up everywhere. Did I already get what I needed? Yeah, I already got the quest fish I needed. We'll take our quest fish. We'll run back over. We'll give it to him. Take our thing. Then we're gonna go back home and we can use the sundial to skip this day. Whenever a solar eclipse happens or a blood moon happens, it allows us to instantaneously skip the day with the sundial without having to worry about any sort of cooldowns, which is really nice. So, as annoying as blood moons and solar eclipses can be, because normally you can't sleep through those, but with the sundial, if one happens, you can skip it completely, which makes my fishing streams, or my fishing things even faster. Underground caverns, so we got that over here. Go fishing. Go catch this fish. I know I could just wait and not pick up this fish. Like, I could not waste the bait. But I actually, even when I constantly fish and pick up everything I get, because this fishing rod has a chance to not use as much bait, or no, it's this that makes it to where I don't use as much bait. Yeah, the lava-proof tackle bag. Because I have that, I can afford to pick up as many of these as I want from the lake and never worry about actually using too much. I actually just recently started another stack. I had a full stack here, and I think I used like 20 of them before getting back more. Then I managed to get a few quests where I got back more and got back more than what I actually had. So then I started a second stack. And I've slowly gained more bait from just doing this. Like, you can actually have a net positive bait once you get a golden fishing rod. Basically never run out. And back to sleeping. We did our 2 fishing quests back to back because we got lucky with that solar eclipse, and now it's back to sleeping. We wait till the next day. Because you can only do 1 fishing quest per day. So, instead of, you know, speed running 200 fishing quests, we're doing this. I discovered that, like, when you play T-Mod Loader, it doesn't actually, even though T-Mod Loader takes regular Terraria to run, getting achievements in T-Mod Loader doesn't count. Which, I mean, that makes sense. It's not surprising. But I wasn't 100% sure if that was the case, just because it's like, it does run off of Terraria, you know, like the original game, to be able to use the T-Mod Loader thing. So, I'm sure when you saw me log onto my world, you saw that, like, all items world or whatever I have. Yes, I absolutely did that. There were, because there were some achievements in original Terraria that I didn't have, that I had on T-Mod Loader. Like, there were things I knew I did on T-Mod Loader. Like, one achievement I didn't have was beat the Eater of Worlds, which is like the pre-hard mode worm or whatever. It's like, I've beaten Eater of Worlds many times. In fact, I've beaten Eater of Worlds on Infernum. Like, the fuck? So, actually, no, I think I didn't beat, or I beat Eater of Worlds on Calamity, just not Infernum. But either way, it's like, he's harder on Infernum than he is in the original game. Or he's harder on Calamity than he is in the original game. I don't even know what he does in Infernum. I haven't actually, the very first and only Infernum run I ever did was Crimson. So I fought the Brain instead. I think next Infernum run I'll do Corruption, just so I can fight that one as well. And you know, I fought the Perforators, which is the modded Crimson boss. So I'll fight I don't actually know what the Corruption version of the Perforators is, but I'll do Corruption next Infernum playthrough, so I have like the other experience, you know. Also, I think I'm pretty determined to do range class next Infernum. On the next Infernum playthrough, I think I'm gonna do the range class. I think I'm gonna do Ranger, and then after Ranger, it's a toss-up. I'll probably do Ranger, Melee, Summoner, and then Rogue. I might try to squeeze Rogue in there somewhere. Yes, so ranged, I actually found a video of somebody posted. I want to say it was like, was it, what is his name? Yardis or something like that? I don't know. He posted a video on like how Calamity range is like OP as shit. Like you can prep for Calamity early, or for range for Calamity so easily, and that there's never really a stage in Calamity Infernum where range feels weak. So, which actually made me feel a lot better, because I was super worried about doing range, because range, range is relatively balanced in regular in regular Terraria, range can be kind of a hassle. I know the very first time I ever did a Calamity playthrough without Infernum, my very first Calamity playthrough ever, just on Revengeance, was Ranger, and I remember struggling with it. And I don't know if it's because it was the Ranger class, or if it was because I was just new to Calamity. It was probably just because I was new to Calamity, because all the classes I did after that were relatively easy. So I'm hoping now that I've gotten one Infernum story out of the way, and it was with the Mage class as well. Mage can be pretty OP, but I feel like there are some spots with Mage and Infernum that were like kind of difficult, you know? You've only played Mage and Ranger and Calamity? That's fair. Did you play Infernum though? Did you play the Infernum difficulty, or did you just do like regular Revengeance? Thanks for the roses, Brody. I appreciate it. Is it okay? Almost time for the next fishing quest. And no, okay. Caught in Sky Lakes. I need an angelfish. Do I have any angelfish? No. No, I don't have angelfish. Okay. It was Revengeance. Okay. Thanks for the 100 roses, Brody. I appreciate it a lot. 14 donuts. You're killing it today, man, Brody. I appreciate it. You're supporting my channel quite a bit, and I appreciate every ounce of it. We're playing Infernum next time, though. Who's weird? Are you playing with some friends? I played Calamity Revengeance once with a friend, and we struggled hella, and we cheated through half of it as well, I'll admit. But, now that I, like, know Calamity really well, and Infernum at that, I'm trying to get that same friend to play at least Revengeance with me again. Because if he plays Revengeance, I'm gonna carry him. It'll be easy. If it's Infernum, like, I won't say I'll carry, but, like, I'll kind of carry. Have a biome fishing farm? What do you mean by that? I have, like, I have fishing spots in every biome. So, like, this is my desert fishing spot. Here's my cloud. Here's my surface hollow fishing. Here's my surface snow fishing. I have underground snow fishing right here. I have underground hollow fishing there. I have underground... There's my, like, corruption fishing. I have underground corruption somewhere. I always forget where that's at. I think it's right here, actually. Oh, no, it's right here. That's my underground corruption. And then, like, my just underground cavern, whatever, fishing is right here. Like, I have spots for it. Like a farm with all biomes within one. I don't even know how you would begin to do that. Also, I feel like that would actually hinder your ability to fish, because I noticed this. So, like, I was trying to fish in my underground mushroom biome, which I have a spot right here. But I was not getting the fish I needed for the life of me, because this area around it was infected with hollow. I had to contaminate this whole area around the thing to make it to where I could get this fish. Because when it was infected with hollow, I was not getting it for shit, like, at all. Contaminator or whatever it's called. I mean, yeah, you can make biomes that way, but, like, I feel like mixing biomes or putting them all right next to each other actually hinders your ability to fish. Because, is it the next day or am I tweaking? I think it's still the same day. Yeah, it is. That's why I have separate biomes everywhere, because I noticed like having them mixed actually makes it really difficult to fish. Again, with the more roses, Brody, by the way, I really appreciate it. Just buy all the solutions. Yeah, I can, but like, you know, I'm mixing it would be difficult. And then, oh yeah, in my house right here, this is just like, if I need surface fishing, I could just do it right here. If I need honey fishing, there's honey right next to it. I also have shimmer right there. You can't fish in shimmer, but you know. Yeah, you did help me out. I appreciate that a lot. This is just regular Terraria, by the way, Brody, since you're, you know, I think you're getting here a little late. I am on a mission. I've been at this for a couple days just off stream by myself. I'm on a mission to 100% regular Terraria. The only 2 achievements I need left are fishing quests and like cleansing the world. And as you can see, I already have holes along my entire world to cleanse my world practically immediately as soon as I get done with it. You know, I just have like 95, 93 or something. No, I think I have like 91 or 92 more fishing quests left to do. So I'm sitting here, I get up during the day, I fish, I give them the quest, I go back to sleep like this, and then I wait till the next day. That's all I've been doing. It's been driving me insane, actually. Every time I see someone playing Warframe or Terraria, I buy coins to give them. So here you go. Oh, I appreciate that, Eric. I really do. 952 diamonds. I really appreciate that. I've got 2 gifters in my chat. You guys are awesome. Oh, who followed me? Hang on, I missed that follow message. Eric, you followed me. I appreciate the follow, Eric. You guys are. I really appreciate the support. It's very nice to see that people want to hang out with me. You know. Anybody a fan of Waffle Time? He's my favorite Terraria streamer / YouTuber. I watch him the most. He's given me most of my inspiration to do this. Ugh. Rather, if you aren't, it's not a big deal. He was on my YouTube rewind thingy. Oh, that's cool. He's live right now, actually. I literally have him on another monitor right now. I'm listening to him play Terraria right now. He's live on like YouTube and Twitch right now. Which, you know, at first I saw that, I was like, do I want to stream right now? I feel like if I stream, everybody's going to be focusing on like him or other streamers right now. But I was like, no, I'm going to stream. I haven't streamed in a couple days. Why not, you know? I do watch Yardis. Yes, he's new. He's actually new to my like subscription list. I just recently discovered Yardis, but yes, I do watch him. Yardis is the reason why my next Infernum playthrough that I'll probably start, like, I may not stream this weekend, I don't know. I typically don't stream on like Saturdays and Sundays unless I'm just like that bored, have nothing to do. We'll see. But either this weekend or Monday, I'm going to start my next Infernum stream, my next Infernum playthrough, and I'm going to do the Ranger class. And Yardis is the reason why I'm playing Ranger next, because he posted a video showing how like busted Ranger is as a class in Infernum, like how good it is. What made it actually really made me feel a lot better, because over the past few days I've been stressing about what class I want to do next. Because I figured Mage was going to be like my best bet, other than maybe Melee or Summoner, because Calamity on both of those classes are great. But my very first time ever playing Ranger in Calamity, it was just regular Revengeance, it wasn't Infernum. But my very first time ever playing Calamity in general was the Ranger class, and I struggled. And to this day, I don't know if it was because it was my first time playing Calamity, or if it was because it was the Ranger class. Might have been a little bit of both, I don't know. Probably mostly Calamity, but due to that video I saw of him playing Infernum and absolutely just ripping through things as the Ranger class, I became way more confident. I'm like, okay, I'll do range next. That seems fun, sounds cool. It's the one I was kind of worried about anyway. I'll get it out of the way. So I'm going to do that one next. So stay tuned for when I start the range class. I remember playing the range class in regular Calamity, and while I remember struggling because I didn't know what the hell I was doing, I do remember having fun still. because there's a lot of really cool ranger weapons, especially like flamethrowers and like some of the saw blade weapons, you know, stuff like that. I think other than ranger, so I'm not too worried about ranger now because of that video. What I am worried about though, the one class that I'm still worried about is rogue. Last time I played rogue in Calamity, again, it wasn't Infernum, it was only in Revengeance. But I don't recall struggling with rogue very much, but I remember it just not being as great as some of the other ones. And I also remember not taking advantage of the stealth strikes. Like, I was a spam rogue, and spam rogue is kind of mid, but I'm too impatient to like wait in between each attack to try and do stealth strikes, you know? So, I don't know. I'm kind of worried about doing rogue and Inferno. I don't know how well it's gonna go for me, you know? Also, after finishing Infernum, what I know about Infernum now, what I know about all the bosses, it does not matter what class I play or how prepared I get myself. I am very worried about one boss in particular. I'm a little less worried about some of the other bosses that I thought were gonna suck. Like, after I beat a couple of bosses in Terraria, I was like, man, that's gonna suck to do again later as another class. But I kind of get the idea now, and I think it'll be okay. Like, Providence, the Profane Goddess, I thought she was gonna suck again, and I'm still a little worried about doing that again, and the Guardians. But I think I have a good idea on how to do those now. I think I'll have better luck on the next classes that I do against those bosses. But there's still one boss in particular that I'm very worried about, and it's Poltergeist. Poltergeist pissed me off to no end 6 ways from Sunday. It sucked. The things I had to do just to make that a worthy fight. Some of you guys have probably seen it. I said it wrong? What did I say wrong? Or did Eric say Socrates wrong? Poltergeist. Okay. Or poltergeisty. What the fuck? Poltergeist? Is it Geist? Is it Poltergeist instead of Poltergeist? I thought it was like a ghast, as in like a ghoul, a ghost, like a ghast. Poltergeist. Poltergeist? I don't think it matters. I get it if you want, like, if I am saying it blatantly wrong, like, I get you trying to correct me, but I don't think that many people give a shit. I think I have more dirt fish. I have one more. How do I... Oh, shit, I gave it to him by accident instead. I meant to, never mind, whatever. Especially to the Tism. I guess that's fair. That's very valid. Sending more roses, I appreciate it. 952 diamonds. It's crazy. Crazy work. You guys are killing it. But yeah, Poltergeist. I'll call him Poltergeist now, since I got that wrong. I am very worried about fighting Poltergeist. He's gonna... I had to take the original room he was in and put more of them around it. I had to turn the room from this to this for me to be able to fight him and actually have enough room to deal with him. And I really don't want to do that again. It took me like 2.5 hours to build that room to make it bigger. And I don't want to do that again. I don't. You know? I'm hoping now that I know what I know, I can try to do better with Poltergeist in the smaller room. But I don't know. I don't know, you know? Socrates is my favorite Calamity playthroughs, like the Technoblade of Terraria. You know, I didn't really like Technoblade that much when he was popular. R.I.P. Technoblade. I know he's gone now. That's sad. And I was really happy to see that he got featured in, like, the Minecraft movie. But, like, his content overall, I just didn't really watch that much when he was popular. But then again, I wasn't, like, super big into Minecraft content when he was, like, at his peak either. So that's, you know, not really his fault. Ugh. But I mean, I get what you mean by saying he's the Technoblade of Terraria, because like he was popular as hell. Technoblade was very popular, very well known. If he's that popular, I'll definitely check him. Hell, I'll search him up right now. I'm curious now. Waffle Time has appeared to have paused this game. I'm watching his live stream while I live stream. It's kind of funny. How the fuck do you spell his name again? Socrates. Okay. I'm gonna look him up, honestly. I'm curious now. Oh, okay, he's got a duck profile picture. That's funny. What's his last video he posted? He posted 7 months ago. Does this bro not post that often? Or is he on like a hiatus right now? Not popularity wise, like humor wise. Oh, okay, humor wise. I don't remember Technoblade's humor. Like I said, I didn't watch him that much, so I don't know like what was considered funny. I hate admitting this, I watched Dream when he was popular before he started getting canceled and called out for like cheating. Like I did like watching his manhunt videos because they were cool. Even if they were scripted, even like when I found out they were probably scripted, I was like, you know what? These are still entertaining. But after, I want to say after the video of him getting like called out for like cheating or some shit, I didn't stop watching him because he got called out for that. I just so happened to get bored of that content around the same time. So I don't really watch Dream anymore. And then it was ridiculous to hear like all of the drama with him. Like when he face revealed, like I didn't have a problem with his face reveal, but so many people clowned on him. I'm like, why are people clowning on this guy face revealing? I think it was weird that he held his face at like the same angle the entire time. Cause like that just seems like a strange thing to do for like a face reveal. But other than that, like, I don't know why people were clowning on him. Like, he looked fine. Like, a lot of people were saying he was, like, ugly and, like, looked, like, weird. And I'm just like, the dude looks fine. He's got a chiseled jawline and, like, average white boy frizzy hair. Like, it's not weird. It doesn't look bad. Just got back into Minecraft stuff and mostly like the technical side of it. You know, I am so tired of vanilla Minecraft. Like, Minecraft is fun, don't get me wrong. I like the building, exploring's kind of cool, but I prefer modded Minecraft. Again, it's the same with Terraria, only Minecraft's a little different. I don't like playing Minecraft by myself. Something about playing Minecraft by myself just doesn't, like, compute right. Like, I get bored. If I have a friend to play with, it's way more fun. I mean, I would say the same thing about Terraria. It's way more fun to play Terraria with a friend, but I can play Terraria by myself plenty for hours on end and not get bored. I still enjoy playing this game by myself, but something about playing Minecraft by myself just doesn't hit right. Even Minecraft, so when it comes to Minecraft and modded Minecraft specifically, I am the super, like, number crunching TISM automation guy. I love, like, applied energistics. That's one of my favorite mods. I love creating automated systems in modded Minecraft. That is so fun to me. When you can turn your ultra survival struggle ship of Minecraft into a, oh, I can sit in my bed and like wank my shit for, you know, 2 Minecraft days and end up with 37 diamonds because I'm growing it with magical crops. That's what I like doing. I like setting myself up in Minecraft to where whenever I want to do some new shit, I can just open up my ME system and have everything I need already because it's being automatically farmed and fed into my system. That's the way I like playing Minecraft. That's also why I like Sky Factory and stuff like that. I'm a huge fan of like the Sky Factory's mod packs and stuff like that. But half the friends I have, first of all, half the friends I have don't play Minecraft. And the one friend that I have like the best chance of playing a Minecraft server with, he likes Minecraft mods way different than me. Like, his version of a fun Minecraft mod is basically turning Minecraft into Elden Ring. He likes heavy exploration and mad boss fights, which is understandable. I'm the same way with Terraria. I like the exploration and I like the boss fights. I don't like the grinding. But it's like, the mod packs he likes playing are not fun to me. Because even if they have some of the mod packs that I like, the main like majority of like getting the quests done and completing the mod pack are revolved way around like a different style of Minecraft that I mean I could get behind it, but it's not my favorite, you know. Sky Lakes. Do you guys want to see Minecraft? I'm curious. Like I should ask. I mean, I don't have enough followers in my channel on a day-to-day basis to be able to ask my followers, hey, what do you want to see more of? But like, to the people who are here right now, like, do you guys want to see me play Minecraft? I could try to like set up a modded Minecraft series and play it by myself. I might be able to find myself enjoying a modded Minecraft series on my own. Not as much as I would with friends. But I mean, I could probably do it. What did I just get? I got a sponge. Oh, the super absorbent sponge. Do I not have shine potions in here? Put those in there. I don't know. I love applied energistics. That's in my top 5 mods. Very valid. Yeah, I would put that in top 5 as well. Along with, it's kind of an outdated mod now. A lot of people don't like using it, but I loved Tinker's Construct. Tinker's Construct was one of my favorite mods. You could make such cool fucking tools using Tinker's Construct. I loved it. It was great. Tinker's Construct was fun. Another mod that's way more outdated than Tinker's Construct is that I also loved was Archimedes Ships mod, where you can make like airships and stuff like that. That was the coolest thing I had ever seen in Minecraft for the longest time. And I wish I could find like newer mod packs that support that mod. The only video I've ever had got a lot of views was top 5 video game mods ever video. That's fair, yeah. Ugh. Archimedes Ships with Mr. Eric in my chat right now. Were you a Sunday fan back in the day? Like, what Minecraft YouTubers did you watch? I need to know now. We're talking about it. We're being nostalgic. Tell me, please. Bruh, actually build? Fuck no. I'm not good at 2D, like, art. Which is probably not good of me to say because I literally went to college for 2D animation and 3D animation. And also 3D modeling. 3D modeling, though. Mostly 3D stuff. And I can draw just fine. But, like, 2D art, pixel art, I'm not very good at. Let me say that. Pixel art and, like, 2D... Like, I don't even want to say that I'm not good at it. I don't put my brain to it that much. Like, I don't care. Whenever I play Terraria, I have a very different, like, idea in mind of what I want to do as progress and what I want to do as gameplay. And building is not one of them. Building is, like, last resort for me. It's not really something I focus on. Hermitcraft? Oh, what was Hermitcraft? Like, that's ringing a bell. Like, I remember hearing Hermitcraft, but I actually don't remember what that mod pack was. Oh, you liked Captain Sparkles. Okay. You know, I was actually not a big Captain Sparkles fan. He was chill. Like, I didn't hate him, but I didn't watch him that much. And, like, a lot of people loved Stampy. I did not watch Stampy. I thought Stampy was kind of annoying. I was like... For me, I watched Sunday, I watched Popular MMOs, I watched, Popular MMOs is actually trying to make content again. I wonder if he's posted recently, I should check. And then, like, a handful of Team Crafted members. Like, Sky Does Minecraft was cool, Bayesian Canadian was pretty chill. I didn't watch him as much, but I did like him. He was kind of funny. ASF Jerome, he was funny. Again, didn't watch him near as much, but still thought he was funny. Basher was hilarious. I didn't watch Basher's channel specifically, but Basher in Team Crafted videos was hilarious. That dude was a nutcase. I felt really bad when I heard that Basher had actually died. I don't remember what he died from. I just know he died to not so natural causes. Never watched Popular MMOs? That's surprising, because I feel like most of the people I know who watch Minecraft content watch Popular MMOs because they loved the like ore spawn mod videos that he did, like the major mod pack series that he did, because he did a ton with like his girlfriend back in the day, or his ex now technically. And then he also did tons of those challenge games where he would open up like lucky blocks, and like whatever you got from the lucky blocks, you had to challenge like a boss doing that. Those were fun to watch. Wow, that's bringing me back. I'm like thinking about shit that I haven't thought of or watched in ages. I don't know. Yeah, Minecraft content. Minecraft's come a long way since I was like a regular Minecraft YouTuber. I'm 22 years old now. I was like, I don't know, 10, 12 years old. Maybe even a little younger than that when I was avidly watching Minecraft that often all the time. Or watching just YouTube that often all the time. I still watch YouTube as like my regular source of entertainment. I don't really watch like TV shows or Netflix or anything like that much. I watch a lot of indie stuff, actually. Let's talk about that for a second. Like, I am a huge fan of indie animation and 2D animation. So I am a big fan of things like YouTube animations. So like Has Been Hotel and Hell of a Boss, like those were made by the same people. I love those shows. I love The Amazing Digital Circus. That's another like indie YouTube channel that's making good content, good shows to watch. Smiling Friends is peak. I love Smiling Friends. That's like the one thing that's not indie on YouTube that I watch every episode of. I love Smiling Friends. I also like Rick and Morty. Like, that's a good show too. And even after like the voice actor changes, I still like the show. What else is there? There's some other things I'm missing of. Glitch Entertainment has done a handful of things. They're the ones who they did Amazing Digital Circus. I also watched like Murder Drones by them. I thought that was really good. And they've done a handful of other pilot episodes without full series yet that I like. I don't remember all of them. I'm missing something. There's definitely more like indie shows that I've seen that I genuinely enjoy. I'm trying to remember. Mainly Has Been and Hell of a Boss though. Like Vivzy Pop stuff. I've heard some drama with her, but Lord knows the type of fandom she builds, there's always going to be drama because there's just always people like that. It's as bad as like One Piece. It's ridiculous. South Park is funny. I haven't watched a lot of South Park, but I've seen enough of South Park to know like what the show is and to know that it's funny, you know. Oh, you know what? Since we're talking about like more mainstream shows, King of the Hill is so peak. I love King of the Hill. Family Guy's kind of funny. I can watch Family Guy. American Dad, kind of the same thing. You know, those kinds of series made by the same creators, same people. But, King of the Hill is just peak. That shit's so funny. Is it here throwing strays at One Piece like I ain't here? Okay, you know, it's not just One Piece. You know what? I shouldn't have even said One Piece. I should have said My Hero Academia. When I'm talking about, like, bad communities that want to create drama over everything, that's the show I should have thrown shade at, not One Piece. I actually haven't even watched One Piece. I've heard that I should, but I also know One Piece is really long, and I don't have time for that. Anyway, not important. Archer is so peak. I actually don't know what Archer is. What is that? If you don't got time, reading it is the way to go. That's fair. You know what? That's another thing. I don't really read. I don't like reading. I'm kind of a slow reader, probably because I didn't read as much. I read enough books as a kid in school. Cool. I read through 90% of the Harry Potter series on my own just because I do like Harry Potter. I liked that series. But I don't ever sit down and read, you know? Maybe I should do that. Maybe instead of doom scrolling through Instagram all the fucking time, because Lord knows I'm trying to stop doing that, I should start reading. Just pick up a book and read. I should finish the Harry Potter series for one, and then maybe I'll actually start reading manga. But that's my biggest issue, is like reading manga does not work for me. If I'm gonna read any manga though, I'm gonna start with Berserk. I'm gonna start with the Berserk series if I'm gonna start reading anything. Because I think I'm most interested in Berserk out of everything that I've watched. And I haven't even watched Berserk, but just like Berserk as a concept, and I've seen clips of Berserk. I have friends who watch Berserk who've talked about it. I want to watch that the most, or like read that the most. Thanks for sharing the live, by the way. I appreciate that. But you know what's crazy? So going back to like Busy Pop stuff, like Has-Been Hotel and stuff like that. I don't like musicals. I hate musicals, but I will watch Has-Been Hotel over and over again. It's the one thing that is, it's the one series that I have ever discovered that is a Broadway musical that I fuck with heavy. And I actually like the songs too. A lot of people say that the show's rushed, which is totally valid. The story does go by pretty quick. There are arcs that feel like they could be like way more drawn out if they wanted to. But I'm not real nitpicky, you know? I'm not a big nitpicky person. I don't like to pick little things and be like, oh, you know, I wish this was better, or I wish this little detail could have been drawn out more. Like, sure, I can have those opinions, but like, it's not a deal breaker for me. You know, I know some people who will look at things like that and be like, oh, this sucked, and this sucked, so the show overall is just kind of mid. I'm not like that, you know? If there's a couple things I don't like, if I still thought the rest of it was good overall, then I'm gonna say the show was good, you know? I'm not building a base. This is all I got, and it's all I'm sticking with, okay? I don't build in Terraria. I suck at building, okay? I'm bad at Minecraft, too. You want to know what I do in Minecraft? When I build a house in Minecraft, I don't build shit. I dig a hole, okay? I play like a hobbit. I'm a dwarf, and I dig a hole, okay? I live in the caves. I live in the mines. Wait. What? Was that right? Am I tweaking? Did it say that it was a... I didn't fully read that. It said you were in a cloud, right? No jungle surface. Why the hell am I going to a cloud? Okay, I'm glad I double checked that. Did I immediately get the fish I needed? I did. I got the quest fish first try. That happens to me a lot, actually. When you combine the golden fishing rod with master bait, it actually works really well. Most of the time it functions. I've gotten, I don't know how many hotline fishing hooks. That's probably my 6th one so far. I gotta pee real fast. Give me a second. I'll be right back. Anyway, Berserk is peak, very valid. I've heard that it's peaked many times. Hey, do we want to randomly fight King Slime? If I kill enough slimes, I definitely can. Shoot. Random slime rain. Just for shits and giggles, just so I can do something other than sleep here and wait for the next fishing quest, I'm gonna kill enough slimes to spawn in king slime. Because why not? It'll be funny. How would I even begin to build a base? Like, what do you want to see out of building a base? Genuinely. Want to see me use glass like walls so I have windows and shit? Want to see me make a shape that's something other than a rectangle? I'll make a house in the shape of a dick. Build a mega base? I don't even know where to begin with that. Like, what does that even mean? Yes, I did go to college for art and design. Like I said, pixel art is not my forte, okay? That's what Terraria is. It's pixel art. Not very good at that. Always wanted to go to school for one. The arts, I just don't want to waste that time. I mean, it depends. I feel like art classes, like drawing classes, you would think a drawing class would be everything you want it to be, but I've taken drawing 1 and 2, and they are just like, well, so much for that being an entertaining boss fight. I don't know. Like, I took drawing 1 and 2, and they're honestly whatever. Drawing classes are kind of a joke. I don't know. But, like, other things that I learned during, like... So, I have a certificate in, like, 3D modeling and animation, right? So, other things that I learned for that certificate were, like, I did a year of Photoshop. Like, I'm really good at Photoshop. That's fun. I did a year of video editing and, like, SFX. That's fun. I'm good at that, too. I don't video edit any of my videos because I don't have time, but Lord knows if I ever do have the time, I know how to do it, and it'll be nice. I took a year straight, no, 2 years of 3D modeling and animation, for one. There was basic animation plus 3D modeling 1. Then there was 3D animation 1, and then 3D modeling 2. And then there was animation 2, like 3D animation 2. I remember that. There was like a 3D modeling 1 and 2 class and an animation 1 and 2 class, and then a basic animation class like first semester. And basic animation was pretty chill. It was mostly 2D stuff, you know, drawing 2D, you know, you want to make a bouncing ball kind of thing like that. Very simple stuff. And then it also taught you like the history of like animation as well. So like, you know, you learn things like how Betty Boop was the first ever animated character to be like the first ever explicit animated character. And like you learned that, was it Duffy the dragon? I don't think that's right. There's some dragon character that was like the very first animation ever. And it started in a bar, by the way, just like the Marine Corps did. Animation started as a bet in a bar. They were like, hey, I bet you can't make this piece of paper drawing thing move. And he's like, okay. And then he spent like a few months drawing like the dragon on multiple papers, and he made like flip book animation of the dragon moving. And that's how animation came to be, you know, stuff like that. Interesting stuff, you know. I also learned some advertisement stuff, like I did Introduction to Digital Media, which kind of taught you how to make like vector imaging for like billboards and stuff like that, and like poster designs. I took another class that was called, what was it called? It also had to do with vector stuff. It was actually before the introduction to digital media class. I'm trying to remember what it was called. But it basically had to do with the basics of advertisement. You know, they showed you how like the Fibonacci sequence is actually like a good sequence to follow for animation because, or not animation, for advertisement, because you want things to like, whenever you look at a poster, you want the things on the poster to kind of point back towards the center. So as you track your eyes along things, you want things to kind of inadvertently track towards the center again, because if you have something that tracks off the poster, a person is more likely to lose focus on the poster and then just completely forget about it altogether. So if you have like a design that kind of like that continuously trains your eyes into the center of the poster, it's like a better advertisement. You know, you learn shit like that. Creating an arsenal world that'll have everything. Absolutely. So you're creating like a 100% items world, like an all items world. Is that what you're doing? I think I'm gonna end up going for political science. Just might take a screenwriting and a film class or two. Yeah, that's fair. Political science is interesting. What about science is political? I would like to think that science isn't political, because science is just supposed to be science. You're just supposed to focus on the math and the, you know, the equations of everything, you know. It depends on what science you're doing. If you're doing physics, you know, that's definitely where math comes in. Like the numbers need to match up with how things work, you know. Or if you're doing like geology, you need to match the rocks. You know, you need to know how, like, the composition of the rocks and what makes them up and things like that. Like where does the political side of that come in? Like how people's circumstances lead to political action. Yeah, I guess so. Like if you're okay, so I guess I can see that. Like doing science on the moon, like that could be political science, because not the science on the moon itself, but the fact that like other countries are gonna want to do that too, and you're gonna want to be the first country to do it. You know, that's what like the race to the moon was. You know, I imagine there probably was a political side of that science. I guess that makes sense. That's the best I can wrap my head around it, at least right now. I'm also drinking, so fuck you. Woods, what's up? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. I hope I said your name right. I imagine that's the meme that was part of that. You're making that Walking Dead joke where it's like, come on, girl, you got walkers all around you. They're in the woods. My throat can't handle that right now, apparently. Is it the next day? Have I gotten too distracted over talking, or is it still the same day? Oh, it is the next day. I slept over the day. Okay, infected scabbard fish. Okay, caught in corruption. So we're gonna go to the corruption. Wrong thing. Here's my corruption spot. Ugh. Oh, I immediately got the fish I needed. Let's go. Cool. So yeah, I overslept the day by quite a bit, but it's perfectly fine because I still managed to catch the fish that he needed. Now I'll go back to sleep, and it won't take long before our next fishing spot, so... If I can open this damn drink. Okay, so this is number 4. Gotta count my drinks. Welcome to the stream, Evan. How's it going? How's your day been? I had Chick-fil-A today. What did you have for lunch? What is Waffle Time doing right now? Gotta pull up this little thing over here. Why don't I put this way and then this that way? There we go. Okay, now we can multitask over here. Fuck you, you stupid trash can. I have a trash can down at my left here that the lid doesn't like to stay closed. There's something wrong with the button, it's worn down or something, so like the tab that's supposed to keep it closed is like microscopic. So to get it to stay closed, you have to do it like perfectly, and If I fart on that thing the wrong way, it will open back up. And it drives me insane. But whatever. What Terraria mod packs do you want me to play next after Infernum? I've never played Thorium before, so I'm thinking of jumping into a Thorium after Infernum, but I'm also thinking of jumping into a mod pack that combines Thorium with other mod packs instead of just playing base Thorium. I don't know what I want to do though. What do you guys think? You know, I still have 4 more classes of Infernum to cover before I get to a new mod pack. But once I get done with Infernum, I may not want to be fully done with Infernum. Like, I may not want to jump into a mod pack that doesn't contain Calamity. Because Calamity as a mod pack is so peak. I actually love Calamity. I think Calamity Terraria is better than regular Terraria by a long shot. Just the fact that it adds, like, so many more bosses after Moonlord and gives you so much more things to do. And also just the amount of extra weapons that it adds, extra armor, and the lore too. Like, you know, Calamity actually adds lore to each boss in the game, including the vanilla ones that you didn't originally have lore to. What's up, Scribble? Welcome back to the stream. I haven't seen you in a while. Who is texting me right now? What's up, Kia? Welcome to the stream. How's your day been? How's it going? We're doing a fishing stream right now, so it's kind of like watch me sleep while I yap over and over again, but you know. My woman is sending me videos on Instagram. What the hell? Oh nah. Almost time for the next day. Being chilling. What do we think the next fish is going to be on the fishing quest? There's like 30 different fish I think you can catch as like a quest. Because there's at least 3 different fish you can catch in the caverns from what I can tell. 2 different fish you can catch from the jungle. 2 different fish you can catch in the hollow. 2 different fish you can catch in the clouds, 2 different fish you can catch on the surface, 2 different fish you can catch in the honey. You know, out of the 100-something fishing quests I've done, I don't think I've gotten any fishing quests that requires me to fish in the lava. I have not had to catch a lava fish yet. What is that about? I mean, I imagine it's probably a rare thing because it's hard to get a fishing rod or equipable item that allows you to fish in lava, so I guess I kind of get it. But it's like, still, I'm pretty sure, like, you have the ability to fish in lava in-game. That is a thing you can do. There's add-ons in the game for a reason that allow you to do that. So why doesn't it let me? Or why aren't there any quests for it? Or if there are, why haven't I seen any? drain this water? I thought water used to disintegrate once it entered this biome and not turn into obsidian, but who knows? Wait, is there not actually anything you can catch in the lava? I'm fishing on the lava, currently. I have this. Oh, there we go. I got something. Yeah, the flare fin koi. Yeah, I can fish in lava with this. Obsidian fish. What do these materials even do? Like, genuinely. That did so much damage to me. Ugh. Ballin'. Straight up ballin'. Wait, I don't think I've done the quest for today. I have not. Fishatron in the caverns. Give me a fishatron. That's a rockfish. Nope. I'll give it to me eventually. Frog leg. What the fuck? Go that way. Bomb fish. Pearlwood crate. There we go. Fishatron. Blue jellyfish. How many fishing quests have I covered so far? I had 105 when I started, so I've only done, in the past hour, I've only done 10 fishing quests. Ugh. Oh, I'm not even sleeping. Go to sleep. There we go. Considering I've been going for an hour and things seem to be slowing down a bit, I think I'm probably gonna... Well, I don't know. Fishing is just tedious, you know. I gotta sit here and sleep till the next day. So it's like, I don't even know how long I want to sit here and do this. 100%ing the game is certainly taking its toll on my mental. Yeah, since we've been at this for an hour already and things seem to be kind of slowing down, I'll probably end the stream after this, like, next fishing achievement, or not achievement, like, the next, like, as soon as I get done with this next fishing quest, just for the hell of it, I'll probably end things here, but I'm at least glad I got to, like, talk to you guys for a bit, hang out for a short bit, especially since I've been gone for a couple days, you know. I took kind of a break because I had just finished Infernum on my last stream, and while I wanted to jump into something new, I kind of also just needed a break from streaming for a couple days. You know, it happens. You know, I don't want to burn myself out. You know, I don't want to like overdo it on myself, because then I'll end up. There's been times where I have burnt myself out, and I took like a month hiatus without saying anything, and it's like I don't want to do that. You know, it's not good for my own content. It's not good for you guys. It's like I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be I don't want to be Corey Kenshin, who just disappears for God knows how long without any explanation. And yes, I am calling out Corey Kenshin for sure, because like that dude, I'm subscribed to him. Like I've seen his videos before, but like I typically only watch them like with friends. I don't watch him a lot on my own. But I want to say the first time I heard of him, I was watching videos with some friends, and they were like, "Oh yeah, he hasn't uploaded in like 8 months." I'm like, "What do you mean?" They're like, "He hasn't uploaded. He's just disappeared. He's been gone for like 8 or 9. I mean, maybe it was closer to 10 months." I remember like friends telling me, "Oh yeah, he's been gone for almost a year by now. Don't know where he went." I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "That's kind of odd." They're like, "Yeah, this is the longest he's ever been gone." And I'm just like, "Wait, he's done this before? He's just disappeared for extended periods of time without any explanation?" They're like, "Yeah, Corey Kenshin just does that. He just disappears." I'm like, "Okay." When he finally did come back after like over a year, I want to say it was like a year and 2 months or something, he was like, "Oh yeah, I was working on comics." I'm like, "Cool. You didn't care to tell your audience at all that you were just working on something?" Like, how are you, like, I know so many YouTubers who have had to also, like, stop content making and to do specific things. You know, they were like, "Oh, I'm working on something bigger right now, and I don't have time for content creating." You know, I know of tons of YouTubers who have done that. And it's like, they make a video announcing that so viewers aren't confused or concerned as to why their favorite content creator has just disappeared suddenly. You know, I don't know why this dude has never thought to stop and be like, "Hey, I'm really busy working on this project right now. I can't tell you much about it, but I'm doing a thing, and it's really big, and I don't have time for content creating." Like, just making a 5-minute video saying, not even 5 minutes, it could, if you wanted to make a 60-second video saying, "Hey, I can't make content for a while. I'm working on a thing that I can't talk about that's really big and going to be really cool later. But, you know, you're going to have to bear with me and hang in for a while. I'm going to be gone off my channel, not going to be making videos for a while. But stay tuned. I will see you when I see you." You know, it's like something as simple as that would be enough for your viewers to not completely crash out. Because if you just disappear for a year straight without telling anybody as to why, everyone's gonna think you're dead. Everyone's gonna think you either retired without saying anything, or everyone's gonna think you got into a car wreck or fell off a cliff and died. People are going to think you were straight up off the face of the planet and never returning if you leave for that long without any explanation. The internet thinks that harshly and that, like, drastically. You know, the internet wants to make drama over everything. The internet turns the smallest thing into the biggest thing all the time. It's not abnormal to do. And it's like, you're really gonna you're gonna allow the internet to see this like gap in your content creating and just live with that? Like, I don't understand how like a YouTuber could do that. Do we have a release date on the new update for Terraria yet? I don't think we do. I don't think we have a release date yet. I have heard that it's supposed to come out sometime this year. And some people are speculating that it might actually come out earlier this year as well, and not necessarily later. But I have not seen any, like, major news, or I haven't seen, like, a specific date yet. Also, Jared Wright, is that actually your name? Or are you just a fan of the Big Les show? I'm curious. Thank you, Austin, for following. I appreciate it. Yo, do I have the fish that I need yet? Okay, hang on. Something's not right. There ain't no way that I haven't caught the fish that I need yet. Said caverns, right? Caught in sky lakes and surface. Why did I go to the caverns? What am I doing wasting my time? I need to read better. I maybe I read like sky lakes and thought cavern. I don't know. I'm dyslexic. I don't fucking know. There we go. I immediately got what I needed. The harpy fish. I don't know how I misread that, but it's fine. Got the fish, back to bed. Neat. What's up, Max Mad? Welcome to the fishing stream. That's what we've been doing for the past hour. Oh. Also, somebody followed me. Who did I miss that follow thing? Oh, Damien followed me. I appreciate the follow, Damien. Oh yeah. I wonder what I should play next. As of right now, I have 2 games on my like queue list of things that I want to start playing on my channel, but haven't yet. I have Detroit Become Human and the Stanley Parable. I know those are games that have been out for a long time, but I personally have never played them before, and I would like to play them, and I figured it would be fun to stream them at the same time. So I'm wondering like if which game y'all are interested in seeing more. I could also get into Minecraft. I was talking about that earlier. You know, maybe I'll make a modded Minecraft series. I started a Minecraft series a while back that was vanilla, and I was trying to like have fun with it and like make things and do stuff, and I just like I got bored of it so fast. I just did not care. You know, but maybe a modded series. Like if I made a big like maybe OG 1.8, 1.12 Minecraft mod pack series, I would probably go pretty apeshit over that. I would enjoy that, I bet. I don't know. Thanks for the follow, Austin. Appreciate it. We love a blood moon. We love when a blood moon happens. You know why? Because we can use the sundial and skip the night immediately. That saves us at least a good minute or 2, if not more, of sleeping and waiting. And we can immediately do the next quest. Hey, I have another slime fish. Thank you. Wait, it skipped from a blood moon straight into an eclipse, which is actually double amazing because I can also skip an eclipse with the sundial the same way. So that's 2 fishing achievements, or yeah, that's 2 fishing quests that I can get done pretty much instantaneously because I can skip the hours without any penalty with the sundial. Nice. Scarab fish. Caught in desert. Oh, I haven't done any desert fishing in a while. What's that? Pup fish. Scarab fish. You know what? I haven't done the thing where I like collect fish. You can see I have like a handful of like 3 extra fish in here for something. I'm gonna collect a couple of scarab fish. No, go in there. Collect me a couple scarab fish, and then be on my merry way. Also, for those of you who didn't know this, whenever you're doing fishing quests, you can collect the quest item you need, and then if you put the quest item fish into your piggy bank, or I think you can do it into a safe as well, you can actually catch more. Typically, once you catch a quest item and you keep fishing, it won't give you another quest item. You're stuck with the one forever, and it won't allow you to catch any more. But if you store them into a piggy bank or a safe, I think as well. I'm not sure about the safe, but I definitely know about the piggy bank. You can store them in here, and then the game will not know or won't think that you have any already. So you can actually collect multiple quest item fish, which can be really helpful because now the next time I have this fish as a quest, I can just pull it out of my piggy bank and go and do the quest, finish the quest immediately. I don't gotta even work at it. Heart reach potions. There's another potion I should be collecting. It's like the 7th bug net I've gotten, I swear. Anyway. How many fishing quests do I have done now? I have 118 done. I say I'm gonna do 2 more and then call it. Just, you know, 120 seems like a good spot to stop. And then we'll see what goes on from there. Why are these dented? Oh shit. This bitch ass can. These screw caps can be such a pain sometimes. What the hell? This bitch don't want to come undone. It's childproof? On God, dude. Ah, it's scoops proof apparently. The first 5 weren't, but this one is. Wrong way. No, it's not. The camera's reversed. I'm not spinning it the wrong way. There we go. I got it. Lefty loosey, righty tighty. Not righty loosey. Mess it up because I'm a loser. It's fine. It's fine. We got it. Ugh. Also, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Oh man, you have jumped in on the middle / end of my fishing stream. That's all I've been doing. I fish, I finish the quest, I go to sleep till the next day so I can do the next quest. It's been a mess. Well, it hasn't been a mess, it's just been tedious is all. I wish there was a better and quicker way to skip the time in like vanilla Terraria, but there isn't, so. Excuse me. Let's see, like 2 more minutes, I think. If I remember correctly, the wiki says when you sleep, it speeds up time by 5? Like 5 times speed? I'm not sure. Does anybody here want to watch me play Schedule 1? That's another game like on my list that I could play. The only problem with Schedule 1 is because of like the content of what Schedule 1 is and what you're supposed to do. I can't really stream that on TikTok. If I stream that game on TikTok, it's gonna get flagged because of like, you know, the content of what it is and what you're supposed to be doing in the game. Like TikTok algorithms and stuff like that do not like that game. So I don't really want to risk my channel because I play a game that involves selling Schedule 1 items, you know. But I definitely stream it on Twitch, and I would definitely upload it on YouTube once I'm done. But, you know, it's a whole thing. I don't know. Oh, good. Next morning. Okay. Could have gotten up like a minute ago, but whatever. Caught in Sky Lakes. What is that? Angelfish? I don't think I have any more angelfish. I mean, I'll check. Yeah, I definitely don't have angelfish. Sky Lakes. Okay, the only Sky Lake I have is actually this one over here. There we go. Immediately got it. First try, Epic Gamers. Got that shit on lock. And I got 6 more bait. 6 more king bait. Oh! I gotta piss again. How many do I have now? 119. I want to get 1 more and then I'll probably end stream. I'm gonna piss first while I wait on this next day. Anyway, at Scoops. What's up, Radical? What's up? I was in the restroom taking a piss. How's it going? No wonder this thing was so hard to open. The freaking tab under... Ow! The tab underneath it was not... It was like bending upwards the whole time. Did not want to release the tab for shit. One more fishing quest, at least. It's crazy how slow these fishing quests are. Waiting to the next day, even when you're sleeping it off 90% of the time, it still just takes forever, you know? curious to see like how fast an hour in this game actually is when you're sleeping. That's not how you do that. Okay, I set a timer on my phone, like a stopwatch. I'm gonna count how fast this hour is in game. About 12 seconds. So if every hour is 12 seconds. Okay, so that would be 5 times fast if my math is correct. So if I gotta skip, like, if I wake up at 4:30 exactly when you can do a new quest, and I get done at like, let's see how fast I get done with this quest. Okay, in Sky Lakes, Wyvern Tail. Wyvern Tail. There we go. No. So yeah, about 5. So it took me about 40 seconds to do that. So if it's 5:30, whenever I do that, I gotta sleep from 5:30 a.m. to 4:30 a.m. So that's 11 hours in game. It's 12 seconds per hour when I sleep. So that's 12 seconds times, what, 11? That's 132 seconds divided by 60. So that's a little over 2 minutes. So after I finish a quest, I have to wait 2 minutes to do another quest. And that Matt, what's good, bro? How's it going, JZB? I'm doing a fishing stream right now. I'm trying to 100% Terraria, and the only quests I have left to 100% it are a good like 80 something more fishing quests, and then cleansing the world, which, as you can see, I already have the holes in my map to be able to just run up and down to cleanse my world once I'm done with the fishing quests. I also love Terraria. So you've caught me at like a kind of a boring stream. Veteran of 17 years. You know, I've been playing for probably 10 years, maybe, on like Xbox 360 to Xbox One to PC. So yeah, kind of the same there. You caught me at kind of a boring time because I'm playing vanilla Terraria and I'm just focusing on these fishing quests. But if you want to watch like Calamity Infernum content, that's what I'm going to be doing probably either sometime this weekend or at least Monday. If you want to watch me play like Calamity Infernum difficulty, I'm going to be starting the Ranger class next in a few days. Oh, trust me, I've already completed Calamity Infernum once. I completed it once for the first time on the Mage class. So if you want to see me continue playing more Infernum for like the first time, second time technically now, I'm going to be doing the Ranger class next. So stay tuned, you know, follow, stick around. I will be back on Terraria and Infernum very soon. 3D Terraria, Minecraft. What do you even mean by that? 3D Terraria, Minecraft. What do you even mean by that? Is there like a Terraria mod in Minecraft? Or is there a Minecraft mod in Terraria? Like, what is that? Please explain. Yes, what? To which one? I said 2 things. I know, like, there's a stream delay, but, like, explain. It's a Minecraft mod. So there's a Terraria mod for Minecraft. That's not surprising. I think I once played a mod pack once that kind of had that, because I remember getting a sword in a Minecraft mod that was called the Terra Blade, and I'm like, this is straight out of Terraria. What the fuck? And I remember it kind of sucking too, but I don't know. I'll look it up. I was literally just talking about playing like modded Minecraft series again. I don't like modded Minecraft by myself. I don't really like playing Minecraft by myself. I like having friends. But I think I can withstand a heavily modded Minecraft series to play on my own if I look it up. So I'll keep that in mind. Imagine it with calamity mode. Is there a calamity difficulty for Minecraft? Like, what the fuck? What would you even do with that? Well, I will look into that. I will keep that in mind. There's a Terraria Calamity Infernum mod in Minecraft. I will make sure to remember that and keep that in mind, and I will look into it. And maybe I will start doing a Minecraft series on top of my Terraria Infernum series. Minecraft Infernum, Terraria Infernum. Back to back, sandwiched together like peanut butter and jelly. I'll have that on my channel. Who knows? With horror mods, I don't know about all that. I don't really like horror mods. I don't like horror games that much, or horror movies. And Get Good? What are we playing? Why are you telling me to get good? Are we playing fucking Hollow Knight now? I played Hollow Knight. I beat Hollow Knight. I even beat Silk Song as well. I didn't finish all the quests in Silk Song to get to Act 3. I really need to do that. But I beat the main game of Silk Song. I even did the secondary ending where you beat Silk Song with like the curse where you can't heal yourself. I did that too. Surface Tundra. Sweet. Also, this was way before I ever started streaming regularly, but I've also beaten what is it called? I've also beaten the Elden Ring DLC. I've beaten Elden Ring main game twice and the DLC once. I'm a gamer out here. The only thing along these same lines that I'm mentioning that I haven't beaten is Undertale. I really should try to beat Undertale at some point. I remember trying to do a genocide run in Undertale. I got to the very first boss, which I think is Undyne, and I got my shit rocked so many times I gave up. I bet I could probably do it now if I like really went back and put like my determination and mind to it. Undertale reference. I could probably beat Undertale. I also beat Elden Ring in 15 minutes. Okay, I've seen Elden Ring speedruns, so I know that's possible. But that's insane. I've never cared to speedrun an Elden Ring game. That's ridiculous. How many fishing quests do I have? I have 121 done now. Okay, that's good. Hoy. Do you like anime? I do like anime. Not a lot of anime, but I've seen the majority of Hunter x Hunter. I've seen the majority of what's that anime with the skeleton dude? He's like trapped in a video game world. I feel like you know what I'm talking about. Overlord. I've watched like the majority of Overlord. I've watched like all of Demon Slayer, which was really good. I'm trying to remember what else. As far as like Japanese anime goes, that's all I've really seen. I've watched a lot of other animated series though. Like I've seen Hazbin Hotel and Helluva Boss. I've seen Digital Circus. I've seen Bee and Puppy Cat. I've seen Murder Drones. I've watched like, when it comes to indie animation and not necessarily like Japanese anime, I've seen a lot. I love that stuff. There's a new chill one by Mappa. Try Cooking in Another World. Seen everything that's gotten boring. Of which one? I just mentioned like 7 things and you're saying it got boring. Which one got boring? Like... Oh, has been? Yeah, I see that. A lot of people, there are quite a bit of people who watched Has Been who kind of hate on it, which I feel sad for, because, like, I love Has Been. But I talked about this probably like 30, 45 minutes ago about this. I love the show. I'm not a nitpicky person. I understand that like the show's rushed. There's some arcs of the characters that probably could have been drawn out way more, and it would have been nice to have more content there. But like, I know the pacing is really fast, but it doesn't bother me. Like I said, I'm not a nitpicky person. You know, if there's a couple of things that I don't like, I'm not going to say the show's mid just because of that. I will gladly say that a show is good, even if there's a couple things that I don't care for. And honestly, there's not really much in Has-Been that I say I don't care for. Yes, the pacing is fast, but it doesn't bother me. I love the show, like, all around. Just the repeats? What repeats? What do you mean by that? About Nordic mythology or a repeat? Oh, I don't... Wait, how is it repeating Norse mythology? Or, like, Nordic mythology? Different genres? I mean... See, that's part of where my nitpickiness doesn't, like... That's part of why I'm not nitpicky. Because I really hate it when people compare one thing to another. Because comparing one show to another, even if they are similar, is still like comparing an apple to an orange. Like, they're still two very different things. Like, yeah, sure, they're both fruit. They're both edible. They both have flavors. But it's like, they're still different, you know? I don't like comparing things. Adventure Time has a golden apple, meanwhile, most things are just... Adventure Time is peak. I don't think I don't know of any show that can compare to Adventure Time. Like, if we're gonna talk about comparing, despite the fact that I don't like doing that, I can't think of another show that compares to Adventure Time. Adventure Time is actually an amazing show that has so much, like, diversity and so much hidden lore on top of lore that's right in your face as well. And it's like, wow, that's so, like... Well, I don't even know the word I'm looking for. Surreal, I guess? It's deep. The show goes so deep. And it's within itself. Deep shows. Repetitive. Yeah, I see that. Shows that get in deep, like you're saying, like I was just saying as well, are definitely, like, they definitely do better. Like, when you have a show that, I'm saying like a lot, I really need to stop doing that. You would think I live in California with how much I say that. I've lived in Texas my entire life. Anyway, I digress from that. You would think, like, with Adventure Time, I said it again. With Adventure Time, like, yeah, it goes really deep. And with other shows, it would be nice if... I don't even know what I'm saying now. It is nice when a show has really deep lore. When you find a show that takes, like, your... It keeps your attention, but not necessarily from the show itself, but from the fact that, like, you want to research into it. Every little nitpicky thing, even if it's something that doesn't seem important, even if it's something like in the background, having a show that has reasoning to everything, every little thing it does, which Adventure Time does, yeah, that's really cool. I love a show that makes you think, you know? That's part of why I like Rick and Morty. Now, Rick and Morty makes you think in a whole different way. Rick and Morty is a mindfuck of a show. But I do like a show that makes you just really focus on all the details, you know? Has-Been kind of does that too. There are still little tidbit things in Has-Been that make you kind of look and focus on not necessarily what's right in front of you to see certain things. Okay, you're saying a lot more. Let me read your comments. I'm yapping over here. Different genres, Adventure Time, yeah, repetitive. For deep shows, honestly makes people happy. Not some anime or Disney princess stuff. Yeah, I kind of see that. They could be original. See, I don't like the word original because it's really hard to be original nowadays. I feel like everything that's made, no matter how original, quote unquote, it might be, it's still gonna be comparable to something else. And that goes back into my not liking to compare things with other things. Because we have hundreds of years of content that we can compare things to. So it's like everything that gets made new nowadays is going to be comparable to something that was made before. You're gonna be able to find something that has a similarity to it. And that's why I don't like comparing things, you know? I prefer to just take it at its base value and be like, hey, this does this thing with this art style. That's cool. Sure, other shows have done that too, but they do it in their own way with their own writing, with their own characters. Even if it is kind of the same storyline in a way, it's, I don't know, it just doesn't bother me, you know? It's different. Being yourself than just going either way. It's like giving out the mind of a child. I mean, yeah, I kind of get that. It's just, you know, it's so easy to compare things to other things, which is why I try not to do that. Because you can think of a gajillion things to compare things to. I don't think there's such a thing as original anymore. It is almost, it's virtually and this is coming from somebody who went to college for 3D modeling and animation and, you know, I and other things like that. Like I know advertisement and Photoshop and story writing, and like, trust me, I've taken classes on it. I've been to college. I know this shit. Maybe not like a professional, but I know like a decent bit. And I know very good and well that it's almost impossible to come up with an original idea. You can come up with something that's unique, but not necessarily original. It will have its own flair, its own charm. You know, it'll have its own style if it's animated, especially art style. But that does not mean it's original, you know? But I will say, like you said with Adventure Time, I do not know of any other shows that I can compare to Adventure Time. Maybe I could compare Adventure Time to Rick and Morty, but Rick and Morty is still like wildly different in comparison to Adventure Time, you know, because there's two very different sides of the spectrum, even though like the lore goes just as deep and the searching goes just as deep, you know, the amount you have to think goes just as deep, just in their own ways. I like that sort of thing. Caught in the Hall. I have a ton of those saved up already. Here, have a unicorn fish, dude. Done. Back to sleep. I don't know. And, you know, weirdly enough, I feel like Disney actually does a lot of stuff before other people do. Like, the Disney princess thing, there's a reason why Disney princess is a genre of its own. It's because Disney has done it enough times with their own characters. But guess what? There's a reason why that's a genre. It's because they've managed to make so many of the same character while making different stories. Or even if they're somewhat similar stories where they kind of follow a similar narrative, they're still different characters, different art style, different universe. Even if the universe is all kind of the same universe. It's like, storytelling gets really in depth, you know? And I feel like you can copy paste stories and still have them in depth and still have them different enough that they're fun to watch, which is why we have 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 100 different fucking Disney princess characters that have all been written and created into movies that everybody loves, despite the fact that they're all under the same genre, you know? It's a major argument that a lot of people have, you know? It's crazy. honestly, now that you've got me thinking about it, and I'm trying to think of like what I could compare Hazbin Hotel to and Hell of a Boss while we're at it, since they're made by the same people in the same universe. I mean, Hell of a Boss can be compared to a lot of things, because the original, like when Hell of a Boss first came out, it was very like mission oriented. Like they go out, they've been hired to do this, to take out this person, and this person's gonna run into those problems, you know. There's lots of shows like that. I could arguably say that, like, what is that show called? It's a live action show. It used to be on like the History Channel on like Natural Geographic and shit, where they like gold mine. The whole show is around them gold mining, and every episode was always the same. You know, they mine gold. Things are going great. Oh, something went wrong. Fuck, that's not good. Everything's going to shit. What are we gonna do? And then they fix it, and it's like, hey, look, we can manage to come up with this much payout at the end. Every episode's like that. You know, you could say the same with like the first season of Hell of a Boss, because it's the same thing. It's like, oh, problem, or it's like, oh, you know, mission, problem, solution, ending. You know, that's what's known as the body of the story. You can follow a body pattern and still make your own original thing, you know? That's kind of like, that's just how storytelling goes. You know, or you can look at other movies, like look at the Avengers movies. Every Avenger movie is arguably the same if you think about it, just written with a different character with different powers. You know, you have character, oh, he becomes superhero. There's this whole arc where he learns how to be himself as a superhero. Then he goes through saving people with his newfound powers, and then ending, wow, look at this, I'm now this character. And then some of those characters have gotten trilogies, like Iron Man. You know, Iron Man has three movies, but it's like, it's technically all the same thing when you think about it. It's just, you know, you got different characters, different family. Sometimes the family dynamic is different. Oh, this wife is a lot different than Iron Man's wife, because Hawkeye's wife is very this and that, whereas Iron Man's wife is very this and that. So it's like, you can, a story is never the same. Even if the body of the story is the same, the story is never fully the same. So it's like, you know, comparing things, copying things. Yes, I'm comparing things now, but I'm only doing it as an example to say that comparing things is a waste of time. Because, yeah, a lot of shit's gonna be the same, but it's still enjoyable either way. Ugh. Over here yapping. What quest do I have now? Tundra fish. Let's go to the tundra. We immediately got the tundra trout first try. Back to the thing. Take the fish. Fuck off. Back to sleep. Cool. But yeah, because I have that mentality, and because I've gone through, I don't know how much stuff trying to create my own story, trying to do this and that. You know, I actually have a story idea of my own that I'm not going to share because I don't want somebody to steal it. But I have an anime story idea of a specific character who's obviously the protagonist, main character. He has these super abilities, you know, but these super abilities, the specific abilities that he has is specific, is what makes my story specific. You know, at the end of the day, you know, it's still comparable because it's an anime story. There's a protagonist that has superpowers, and he has enemies that he's created from those superpowers. You know, he's got an antagonist that wants to like take him out because he thinks he does it better than the protagonist does. It's like, that's every fucking anime on the planet if you think about it. But the abilities that I'm thinking of are so like specific and music oriented. I'll say they're music oriented powers that are like I said, it's just so specific, and so because of how specific it is, you could arguably say it's comedic. Okay, so now I can compare my own idea to like Cowboy Bebop. You know, Cowboy Bebop, he has his own abilities and his own things, and they're so specific that it's almost comedic. That like Cowboy Bebop, you know, Spike Spiegel, he's a hilarious character because of the way he functions and the way he thinks and the way he does things and the abilities that he has. I have a character similar to that, only he's not the same as Cowboy Bebop at all because he has his own types of abilities. Only at the same time, he is kind of the same as Cowboy Bebop because of kind of the way he thinks. It's like, everything's comparable. You can compare everything to everything. Like, that's the rant I'm going on right now. I'm gonna get up for a second. I have to pee, but I'll be right back. I think I'm gonna have to title this video Yapping and Fishing. But yeah, I think I can kind of digress from that conversation. You know, you can compare anything to anything. There's so much content in this world made from many different people, made from many different years of time, that, you know, it's all copy paste at this point. It just depends on how you choose to write the story. I can definitely get behind somebody that says the story writing is lazy. Like, when you have a script that's just, like, super cringe, unless the character's supposed to be cringe, like, that's one thing. But when you have main characters that are supposed to be having serious conversations, and the whole conversation just comes off as, like, ew, like, what, like, nobody would speak like this. This conversation would never happen IRL. Or if it did happen IRL, it would only be between, like, two degenerates. Then, yeah, I can understand why people would complain about that kind of story writing. Because, yeah, script writing, if you write a character that's just overall weird and just, like, not fitting to the narrative, then, yeah, I can get why you would complain about that. But a lot of shows don't necessarily do that. These gems have been sitting here for a hot minute. Let's catch this bonefish. I think I'm gonna catch this bonefish and then probably end this live here just for now. But, you know, we'll see. I've been kind of... I said that an hour ago, too. Give me the fish! Okay, I know this fish can be caught in the caverns. There we go, bonefish. Let's say, I know this fish can be caught in the caverns. It specifically said so. I did not misread that. So, where is it? I got it. Oh, look, I got another bottomless water bucket, as if I don't have enough of those. Okay, I'm probably gonna chill here. Leave this where it's at. I'll be back very soon. Maybe I'll stream tomorrow. If not tomorrow, I'll stream like Sunday or Monday. I don't know yet. If I'm not back this weekend, I will 100% be back Monday. And when I do, I will be playing more Calamity Infernum, and I will be starting the range class. So stay tuned, stay on the lookout for that stream. I will be back soon. But for now, thank you guys so much for watching and hanging out with me tonight. I appreciate all the support. And yeah, you know, this was fun. I've been at this fishing stuff for way too long, for like the past couple days, and I've been like pulling my own hair out over it because of how boring and obnoxious it is. But I'm determined to get these last achievements. So thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight and giving me some extra entertainment and some extra things to talk about, some extra things to put my mind to while I do this tedious, obnoxious task. But yeah, you know, like I said, stay tuned. Like, comment, subscribe, you know the bullshit. You know when I'll be back, either this weekend or Monday. So stay tuned. Follow if you haven't. I look forward to seeing you guys again next stream. I'll see you next time. Y'all have a great night. JZB, you're a cool dude. If you come up around and on next stream, I'll remember your name and I'll be sure to greet you next time. I hope I see you again on next stream. You were a treat. And thanks for the coins, by the way. I appreciate it a lot.